A long, long time ago it was, before people began to dwell in the sky. A terrible war was waged between us humans and the wicked god. After the horrendous battle, our ancestors entombed the wicked god and left the polluted and barren earth to find a future in the sky.
In this world, there are things that people mustn't touch. Who cares?
The god of demise and destruction, the cursed power of Malpertio.
The Eth Magnus? Never heard of that before.
Damn! The bastards!
It's unthinkable to act against the Empire!
Us heroes, we have so much to do.
I've been waiting.
Kill him. If left alone, he will prove a threat to my empire.
Let us trust the young,
one more,
who hold the spirit within them.
The struggle alone will fill a great emptiness within you and ease your pain.
how long have you known?
Come on, Kibari! Move it!
Go away!
Our only hope is the long-lost ocean.
Awaken! Ancient god of destruction!
Be what you always dreamed to be!
Someday you will know who you really are.
Hey guys, this is Ryken the Storm, and welcome back, or rather, welcome to a new Let's Play. Let's Play number 2 for me, Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright, but first things first, sorry to say that this is actually my second time recording this, because there was originally a scrapped recording of this where I had my sister guest commentating, but that turned out where you could kind of hear Jip squat, so I'm redoing it. Sorry about that. That's why it's kind of taking me forever to kind of do this again. Anyway, as you see, I'm doing a different recording system. There's no more, I show you HD thingy, whatever, on the screen. I'm using a different thing, but I still have to cut this every 10 minutes because of the... Don't go back to the... Okay, that works. I just hit new game already, but... Anyway, Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. This is an RPG. And I'll shut up for a sec.
That spirit seems to like you. If you could bond with it, something wonderful may happen to you. Are you ready?
So that down there is our main character. As you saw in the opening movie, this was Callus. Now, in this game, you may think you're playing as Callus, which you kind of do. But actually what, you know... let's see if I can explain this actually. It's been a while since I've done any commentary, but let's see if I can still do this. I should still be able to do it, but yeah, okay.
Hello? May I ask your name?
So as you can see, Callus is actually talking to us, because, well, that's the thing. We ourselves, or me in this case, we are actually a character in this game. We, play the role of a guardian spirit from another world who watches over Callus. There's more details about this in actual gameplay, but anyway, we are actually a part of the game, so sometimes you'll have the characters talking towards the screen, towards you. So that's kind of like the, if you've played Fire Emblem, it's like the tactician. You interact with the characters, more or less. So, here we have the most useless option in the game, whether you're male or female. Characters don't interact with you one way or the other differently, just because of your gender. So, I'm going to go ahead and choose male, just to keep you guys sane. And as for a name, why not? Let's just be typical and boring. Because I couldn't use this name in our last LP because our main character was female. Alright.
So
our name is Raiki. Well, my name is. So here we're going to get some background information. or backstory.
Come, free us from 1,000 years of darkness, a millennium of solitude and suffering. Beautiful white wings for you, for the world, death and destruction.
So a lot of you are probably lost as to what the heck was all that. Well, that gets explained throughout the game, obviously, and I will play you through it. And here we have our main character, Callus, in bed.
Where am I? My head.
So...
I see you
Oh,
have
shut up.
awakened. How do you feel?
Who are you? Why am I here?
My name is Larikush. I'm the village doctor here at Sebelrai. They found you lying unconscious in the woods nearby and brought you here.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I was attacked by rock cats.
I'm gonna cut the recording real quick because I have to. Okay now.
Man, how stupid of me.
You're lucky they were only rock cats. They are herbivores, after all. It's awfully strange to hear of them attacking humans.
So we get the story
The
that
animals in that forest
Callus
have been
here
acting
was
quite
attacked by something called
peculiar
rock
lately.
cats. And yeah.
I'm not sure why, but they're much more aggressive than they used to be. You'd better stay away from those woods. By the way, what do you call yourself? I don't recall seeing you around these parts.
My name's Callus. This is my first time here. Which is why I got lost, I guess.
Callus, is it? Welcome to Sebelrai village, boy. It looks like you took quite a blow to the head. So I was worried you might have amnesia, but you seem to be fine. If you feel up to it, you're welcome to take a look around the village. We're only a small farming community on the frontier. So I'm afraid there isn't that much to see. By the way, I left your winglet over there, by the window. Quite an unusual design for a winglet, I must say. Different from those used by the Empire.
Now, if you're lost as to what a winglet is, it's a substitute for a wing. Well, it might not make much sense to you right now unless you were really paying close attention to the intro. Jeez, can I talk today? Apparently not, because I've been doing this in a while. Actually, there isn't much talking I've done so far, so I should shut the hell up and just keep going, huh? Should I?
It was handcrafted by my grandfather. He was an excellent engineer.
Ah, I see. Your grandfather. Very impressive. And how is he doing?
He died 2 years ago.
This is part of what we saw in the cutscene, is his grandfather getting killed by those two people in the armor, I guess we would call it, in the fire, yeah.
Is that so? I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, thanks for the help, Doc. I owe you one.
Actually, I'm not the one you should be thanking. Mimai is the one who found you lying in the woods and carried you here.
I see. Mimai, is it?
So this me, my person thing, whatever, has saved us from the forest after we were knocked unconscious. So I guess it's natural that we would go say thanks, right? So let's go take a look at town. And try to find this me, my.
That should do it. Let's get going.
Alright, and... we're finally in control, so I can make you do really weird stuff. Anyway, this is Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings of the Lost Ocean for the Nintendo GameCube. How do you lose an ocean? Well, we'll find out, right? Anyway, controls will move, obviously. Anyway, and pressing Y will open the menu of Magnus, and see this game system also uses the kind of depth, kind of like Lost Kingdoms. Which is kind of why I chose this game. I wanted to just kind of go with the card RPG theme, you know, of games that aren't seen very much, and, you know, just thought I'd shine a little more light on these awesome yet underrated games. So, Baten Kaitos kind of falls in that category as far as I know. Anyway, this is an RPG. Unlike Lost Kingdoms, it's not based off of, like, areas and whatnot, missions, whatever. So it's actually a regular RPG, but, well, we'll see how this goes. So let's go out of this house, out of the doctor's house, and into Sebelrai, the farming hamlet. Okay, well, it's kind of an interesting fact about this. In the Japanese version, it was pronounced Kebelrai. But, here in the English version, we just heard the doctor pronounce it as Sebelrai. So, yeah. Anyway, here we have a bunch of birds. And, just to get more story background, I'm going to trigger a cutscene by talking to this dude.
Hey, what's that thing you got strapped to your left shoulder? Is that a winglet?
Why, yes it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll be. They say the Empire has tons of them.
As you can notice, I think if you didn't notice by now, the voice acting in this game is just really bad. If this doesn't sound too bad, wait till you get to some of the other characters in this game. Their voice acting is terrible. But besides that, it's actually a really good game, so I'm hoping that I can show the good parts about this game.
But you rarely see any down here in the boonies. But it looks a little strange.
It's custom built. My grandfather made it for me. I didn't realize it was so rare. Dr. Larry Kush asked me about it too.
Really? The doc asked you? I didn't know he had an interest in wing. He never struck me as the type that enjoys fiddling with machinery. You've only got the left one on. Is the other one being repaired or something?
No, one is enough. I don't have a left wing.
Now, I'm going to bring this up because I think you might have seen in the opening that all the characters, well, almost all of them, have some kind of wings. Well, wings in this game are called Wings of the Heart, or something like that. And they basically represent, their appearance basically represents what they're like as a person. And Callus here, only having one wing, doesn't reflect so good on him, on how people see him as a person. So, you know, his grandfather made him this winglet, which replaces a wing to replace his left wing. If that makes any sense, you know. So, yeah.
So my grandfather crafted this winglet for me as a replacement.
Oh, I see. That's why. Sorry for meddling.
No problem. It worked perfectly fine, and together they get me where I want to go.
That's good to hear. Your grandfather must have been an excellent engineer. I mean, a custom-made winglet. Wow!
Yeah, he'd make and fix all sorts of things. You could almost say he was a magician.
So yeah, that introduces us to the concept of everybody in this world having wings. But Callus only has one wing for some reason. And, you know, that kind of doesn't reflect very well on him as a person, so that becomes a key point in the storyline later. So, remember that. Not to give any spoilers or anything. But anyway, even though I haven't really done much, kind of went through the intro and whatnot, I think I'm going to cut this episode here because my recording time is getting a little short. Anyway, This has been Rocky the Storm, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean. See you guys then.